Desert Armory and More. YouTube, see that sign? It says not for sale ever. Nothing in this whole room is for sale. We never talk about sales because it's against guidelines. Plus, we're not allowed to do that anyways. So, see, that sign right here says not for sale. None of our items in here are for sale. Personal collection for educational purposes only. And we never touch anything either. What's up, Freedom? What's up, Jack? Elijah, Gilly, A.T. Smith, thank you guys for coming in. Sorry I'm a little bit later. I got home about 15 minutes ago. I was working on a deck all day long. You know I can subscribe. Thanks, Jack. Hey, what's up, Markina? Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you coming up again. Vontaze, yo! That's what he says. I just copied him. How's it going, guys? Appreciate you coming in. And opening up a cold one, as in an Arizona tea. Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming in. I dug a decent amount of holes today, and it was kind of hard dirt. I had to keep putting water in it for this deck. I'll post some pictures here shortly once I'm done with the live. Some pictures and a little video of some of it. I needed to take a before picture, but I forgot to. I have after I cut some of the boards out, but currently it's like an 8.5 by 10, and I'm making it to a 16 by 10. Hope you doing today. Yeah, we were doing well. Yep. I've been getting the notifications. Awesome. I like that. Eli, what's up? Let's see. Jack says, I have putting up insulation all bleeping day, helping my grandpa and grandparents. Yeah, insulation isn't fun. We call it itch-alation because it makes you itch. That's what we call it. Itch-alation. Yes, sir. All right, let's get you lined up there a little better. I have the charger on the phone, so I have the stand up higher and at a down angle, so the charge cord's not in the way of the gimbal. We'll just have to go and have fun. Marquina, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Make sure you double tap that screen before you leave if you haven't. Insulation is nasty. Yeah, the common, the normal stuff is just nasty. Jagnal says, yep. Unless it's sprayed foam. Yeah, that stuff's sticky though if you get it on you. Because like I do spray foam when I do doors and windows. That stuff is just a mess. Oh, fiberglass in the throat. Yeah, you have to wear a mask. Yeah, you got to wear a mask. Definitely. Oh, fun. Been there. Sticky? Yeah. The sticky stuff when you install windows and doors. Now, for windows and doors, you want to do the blue can because it doesn't get quite as hard, and so it doesn't expand quite as aggressive. It's a softer expansion instead of the yellow or the red cans with the yellow top. Yep. Yeah, I worked. What time did I leave today? I think I left at 9 o'clock. Went to Home Depot, got materials with my dad, loaded up, and then went straight to their house. Worked for about 45 minutes, and then it was lunchtime. And then I worked all the way until 5:20, I think it was. I picked up. Got finished picking up. Working on a 16 by 10 deck for him. Let's see. Put your finger or anywhere that you get the spray foam is sawdust. Oh, yeah. And I think baby oil, yeah, that way it'll get the stickiness off, but I think baby oil helps get it off. I mean, industrial size spray foam, like entire walls. Yeah, well, I figured that's what you meant. It's just very similar consistency. I've never messed with that, the industrial. I do know what you mean. Where they foam insulate with that instead of, which in a way is nicer because it gets all the nook and crannies. And it's not as messy after it's dry. While it's drying, ooh, that's a mess. What's up, Bear? What's up, brother? Appreciate you coming. Thanks for showing up. Uh-oh, what was that? My doggy sneezing out there? I heard sneeze. Sound like it. Elijah says, Bear. Yep, yep, yep. I don't know. I was thinking about doing maybe a little loading tonight. I'm just really tired though. um, if I would do that on Twitch because I don't want to get pulled on YouTube for doing loading. I know you can. You just have to do it like not quite as detailed what you're up to. What's up, JP? What's up, brother? Appreciate you showing up. Did you get the notifications? Or you're doom scrolling? Sorry I'm a little late. I got home at like 6:15. Oh, Canella's coming. Canella! Hey, what do you want? Trying to stay warm. We're about to hit the low 20s tonight. Oh, there you go. We're probably going to be mid 30s, probably. That's what it's been the last few days. I think the beginning of this week, we had like probably 24, 28. Hey, Elijah. I mean, Canella. Elijah says hi. Elijah says hi. You should have saw her when I got home. She was so excited to see me. She was running around like a little puppy, rubbing her face all over me. Just panting, carrying on. You just acting like a little puppy today, weren't you, when I got back? Huh, Canella. Birthday is tomorrow. Hey, there you go. Actually had it pop up today. Nice, JP. There you go. Been on 6 minutes. Happy early birthday. Yeah, same to you, Jack. Happy early birthday for you, buddy. Got anything special tomorrow planned? Hopefully no more insulation since it's Sunday. What? What do you... Camilla, I don't want any kisses. I want kisses right now. Mine is the 22nd. Oh, there you go. Happy early birthday. Yeah, do you have anything planned, Jack? Mr. Jack. Camilla, come on. 22nd. Let's see. A couple days ago was one of my nephews. Two of them, I think, actually. One was 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? And the other one was beginning of the month. Did FAL guy meet up with you? JP, I messaged him yesterday and asked him, what's the status, if it's going to happen. Because it was on a Friday. He said, hey, can we meet up next week? Next weekend. And, that weekend would have been the next day, obviously. And then next would mean, the one coming, which would have been today. He didn't respond back. I was in his live last night too. Now I didn't mention it in his live yesterday, but I gave him that message yesterday morning, afternoon. But no, he didn't. He never responded back. I'm not sure. One of these days we'll make it work. Go onto a pool in Jackson, Tennessee. Oh, you're gonna go swimming? Oh, it must be a heated pool. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's okay. Oh, what's up, Brooke? We'll make it work. I mean, he's let's see, he's about 2 3/4 hours from me, maybe. Depends on what side of Phoenix he's at. I know he's somewhere in Phoenix area. Another one I was mentioning to Stifler last night. I said, hey, Stifler, we need to meet up sometime because we're only like an hour and 10 minutes or an hour from each other. It's like, we got to make something happen. And he didn't mention anything in the comments when I mentioned that. Canella, what are you doing? What are you doing? No knocking over the phone stand or my tea. Let's see. That's the Big Gun show this weekend in Phoenix. That's why I was asking. Oh, this weekend was? Like today and tomorrow? I didn't know that. Today, tomorrow. Okay, got you. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, they have a pretty big one, I suppose. I've been to the Tucson one once, years and years ago, when I was like 7 or 8. Went with my grandpa and my brother. Let's see, I don't live there. I live on the corner of Tennessee. Yep, but you said you're heading to Tennessee to go swimming or something. Brookside says, might be a dumb question, but is that a Ruger safe or was a Ruger sticker? No, that is it's a Yukon made by Browning. Yukon Browning, if I recall. No, it's a Ruger sticker from my 22. I bought it on the used rack at Sportsman's, and it still had stickers on it. It also had that's the one that was on the butt plate, and then that one was on the fore end, that skinny one there by the We the People. I live in Holly Rock. There you go. No, I just stuck those on there. I need to get some more stickers. We got the BFR. We got what? We the People. We got 2 Riggers on there. We got a Winchester. What else we got? Uh-oh, it's going to crash probably. Yep. I was moving around too much. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. We've got a BFR sticker on there, a Mac 10. I need to turn the light on in here. Gun show season is upon us. We have had gun shows every weekend. We had one about a month ago, and there should be another one here probably in a couple weeks. We'll have another one pretty much. The one I didn't even know about, my mom told me. She's like, oh, you going to go to that gun show this weekend? I'm like, I didn't even know there was one. Usually that sign's out before. 8 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming by. Oh, going to bed. Okay, see Jack. Thanks for coming by, and happy birthday for tomorrow, buddy. I'm going to watch a movie later. What you watching, bro? I think my screen on the front's a little dirty, the camera. See if I can clean that off. Switch this around. Let's look at it real quick. It might be a little dirty. It's probably the lighting in here, too. Let's see. Yeah, it is a little dirty. I had to shut my gimbal off for a little bit while the phone's charging. I see them at the bus stop all the time. What do you see at the... Oh, the advertising for gun shows. I see the... Okay, bye, Jack and Gilly. Yes, sir. Mr. Gilly Bros Outdoors. The new Trim Aris. Oh, Tron Ares. Gotcha. I got another splinter in my finger. I was wearing gloves a lot of the time because it was pressure treated. Those things are so splintery. You get a lot of splinters. What's up, Just Mod? It's been a little bit. Thank you for coming in. I know YouTube has been very bad at letting people know alerts. I've been getting some of my old subscribers, and you're one of the older ones. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. How was your weekend so far, my friend? How's it been? I forget. Maybe you're actually into Sunday by now. I don't remember where you're at. See, we're almost 7. We're at 6:59 here in Arizona. Excuse me. Oh, man, YouTube junk nowadays, but I'm good. Oh, it is. It is so aggravating. If you look at my schematics, you'd be appalled, and then they say there's nothing wrong with my account. Yeah. I showed him to Vontae, and he's like, dude, what in the world? They have you all messed up. They're screwing you, is what he said. It's Sunday already. Okay, that's what I thought. Haven't been to a gun show in a couple of years. Last time I was at one, prices weren't all that impressive. Same. Now, I did pick up a 22 little plinker Winchester model 57, I think it was, or 54. Yeah, because I have a 67A bolt action, and then I have a 54 semi-auto that I just picked up for 90 cheeseburgers. Semi-auto, and it works pretty good. It's the... Yeah, that's when it really messed up. It's that crap and a lot of more fake AI videos on live stream. So, Mod, supposedly the AI Gemini is supposed to filter out the fake ones. The thing is, I still see all these fake ones. And then you see all this dumb stuff happening that has like 1,000-something people in at once. And you're like, what? And you say I'm not shadow banned, but you give them 1,000-something people at once, or, 200-300 like I used to get. Yeah. I do not like it. But yeah, I mean, if you look at my 90-day schematics, even my 28-day, I am 100% down in 28 days of my subscribers, 100% down. And it says -1. At one time it said a -20. And then I'm 80-something% low on my watch hours and 70-something% low on my views. It used to be 80-something and 90. It was crazy. Or upper 80s. I don't think that was ever 90. Let's see. I need to turn off that sound real quick. There we go. I did get notification. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you did. The thing is, that's the thing. It's only giving notifications to subscribers. It's not pushing the content any farther than subscribers. Not much. You might have to update your channel you're at and tag along with your channel scripts. Get them fresh views. Yeah, I did some. Like I put the little things that they suggest, like this channel presentation video that's on the homepage. But I need to update some of that stuff and then possibly put descriptions and shorts. Like my shorts always are garbage. Like I've only had a few gun content ones get over 1,000. I've never had any hit 2,000 except one it was 9,400. That's the highest view of anything I have, but 3/4 of that was before I was monetized. It's a double barrel Zastava. I need to do some more shots of that. From Yugoslavia. Other than that, all my gun content gets like 200-300. Once in a while, I'll get one that has 1,000, 1,200. But like I see these other channels that are smaller than me and bigger than me, a little bigger, they'll get like 20-something thousand views on gun content. I'm like, that makes no sense. YouTube's acting really strangely. Yep. I checked it out about an hour ago to make sure I didn't miss it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because that was normally I would start at 6. Never got a notification. Hey, what's up, creator? Wick, how you doing, bro? Desert, what's up? Sorry, Wick, I went to check out your Twitch channel and you already had it off. That's kind of the problem, I guess, being 3 hours different than me. And Saturdays I usually sleep in a little bit. I didn't get to get on your live on Twitch. Sorry about that. You need to tag videos in your shorts so it does dual views. How do you do that, JP? What do you mean tag videos? Like I do hashtags if you mean things like that. But my descriptions, I usually don't fill that out for shorts. Made a channel and mod on. We got 2K live at the same time. It's now dropping to $200. Yep. Like and subscribe. Thanks, creator. Yeah, just mod. I used to get like between 150 to 400 people in at once. And it slowly got worse and worse. And then it got to maybe like 80 to 90. And then they gave me a strike and I refuted it and it dropped. Then they gave me another one a couple days later and that one stuck. And after that, which was the same time that AI took over, yeah. Okay, bro. I was acting weird for me earlier. Oh, Twitch was? When you post the short, it will ask if this is related to any of your videos. Well, I've done that. If you're talking about how you could do that on Studios, I know that. And then you can add a video that they can click onto that one. I started doing that with some of my long formats where it's part 1 of 4, part 1 of 3 of like my presentation of the caverns. Then I did that when I was talking about a rattlesnake in a mine. I linked that one to that actual mine that had the rattlesnake in it. And people have commented on both. They'll make a comment on the one, and a little later I'll get a comment on the other one saying, "Oh, that one got protected, that mine." So if you're talking about that, I figured that one out now. But yeah, I need to start adding more of those to my shorts. Like for my handyman ones, just put other handyman stuff, and for my shooting stuff, just tag on another shooting video. Why not, right? Yeah, that is one thing I need to do. I haven't figured out how to do it off of the phone. That was through Studios. On my tablet, on the options on the bottom, it has when you're uploading something, after it's uploaded under edit, you can add that in. At least that's what I found out. What do we got? I got some for alert here. Your auto loan payment is coming up. Yep, we know it is. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Let's see if I can get this thing to turn back on. This, what do you call it? I had to shut it off because the thing was getting in the way. But is that what you're talking about, JP? How that you can have above the description on shorts a little play button that can jump to another video? That's probably what you're talking about, right? Bills never sleep. I know, right, Bear? They just keep coming. Bills and what else is always constant? There's a lot of stuff that's constant. Bills are one of them. All right, we got you back on this. JP says, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, perfect. Okay, So yeah, I do need to work on those. I figured out how to do it. I was like, how do I get this? I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And so I figured out how to do it on long format. I was like, I think there's a way you can do it on shorts. And then I found it on shorts. Let's see. Just Mod says, with the live reminders, I never get any of them from in channels now. Any channels? I think there's one I constantly get all the time for gun content. That's Kenrod's. I always get Kenrod's. His is like the only gun content one that I always get notifications from. Let's see here. Well, they took away my poll again. I wonder if I need an update. I don't have the option for doing polls. They did that before. All I have the option for is pin to live stream. And then I have, which is like merchandise, then I have share. Let's see here. Sorry, guys, I lost you there for a little bit. I went to share something and it signed out there. Hopefully you're okay. Taxes. Oh, that's another one. Yeah. Let's see. I was hoping it would refresh it, but on the bottom here, I don't have the option for polls. Bills, taxes, and death. Yep. It's certain. And you know what else is certain? Christ's return. That's certain. 3 things you can't avoid. Yep. Still here. Good. But yeah, they popped up a window for me to do a questionnaire, but the poll button's not there anymore. Last night it disappeared, I noticed, after I did a couple. And then it's not there right now. I was hoping to do a poll. Well, that sucks. I just did an update of YouTube last night before I did my live. Yours does that too. Yeah, it just disappears. Yeah, sometimes it do that on phones and tablets for Android. This is an Android. I don't do lives on my tablet. I haven't figured out how to do it. I do lives on this. And then sometimes I'll have my tablet beside me watching content, making comments. What else? Looking up stuff while we're chatting, trying to figure out if we're talking about something for news or whatever. Anyways, JP says, I want to say Adobe FX will allow you to multi-stream multiple platforms as well, so don't have to do separate streamers. That's true. I have heard about that. Twitch does as well, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can link. You can link YouTube, but I don't think you can link IG, which I don't have enough followers on IG to do live over there. Anyways, you have to have 1,000. Hey, Aaron, what's up? We're just chilling, chatting with you, bro. Maybe refresh the app. Unfortunately, you would have to stop the stream, so maybe next time. True that. What's up, Evan? I could double check to see if it needs another update again, even though I just did it yesterday. Yeah, you can link TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. On here or on Twitch? Because I know Twitch you can do a lot. I do not have a TikTok account. Maybe I will just to do stuff like this. Although they're not very friendly of gun content. They're worse than YouTube, I've heard. J-Mac! Yeah, I just call him Evan. Creator, what's up? Probably his ceiling. Probably his ceiling. Sorry, it's a little hazy. I think the camera's got a little junk on it. On Adobe. Oh, see, I don't have Adobe. I know there's other platforms you can, like I know Twitch, you can link other accounts so that way while you're having your live, it'll somehow stream over there too, which I don't know how that works. I haven't figured that out yet. You can link. But on Twitch, you can do some stuff that others you wouldn't be able to, like touch firearms in a safe manner. So if you're doing that day, make sure it's not linked to the ones that don't allow touching, like YouTube. What's up, Sassy? Don't have Adobe, but I do have some clay. Marid, hello, welcome. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Haven't seen you in here. We do gun content, cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, outdoor stuff. Appreciate you showing up. TikTok shows, but not guns. Yeah, I know, Evan. It makes no sense. And then YouTube's allow stuff like that when it's clearly against YouTube guidelines. But yet, this stuff is not, and they just accuse us of it. Streamlabs. Streamlabs or Steam? If it's Steam, I think I have Steam on something, but Do you do normal caves, not like 1 foot wide scary tunnels? Marie, yes. Or Marabe, check out my channel. I have there's some caverns that I went to about a month ago. I have part 1, 2, and 3 on there. I have part 4 ready. I just haven't posted it yet. I was there about a month ago. And then I have some mine content on that one. And I have a second channel that's strictly outdoors. I would put it in here, but unfortunately, they don't have me able to post anything for some reason on here. Let's see, some lives and they seem to go across multiple platforms, but it seems they like multiple laptops running. That's true. Some of those have that. Oh, DBoss. Yeah. Never see TikTok, so I don't know anything about it. Same here. Some parts of them are scary, Marib. Just the nature of some caves. What's up, Pimp? You said mining content. Yes, I explore old mines. Pimp, I appreciate you coming by. You're new. We have 20 people in here. We have not had 20 people in here in months. Appreciate you coming by. But yes, mining content. I don't do the mining. I just explore some of the old mines and go hiking up to them and stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna go live and twerk for ammo just to satisfy the algorithms. Yep. Barry, yeah, they do. Yes, mining content. TikTok can get bad quick, creator. Oh. What up, fam? I'm into metallurgy as well. I forget what that is. Is that like welding and stuff? If you like what do you call it? Pimp. If you like knife making and blacksmithing, there's a fella in the channel right now, unless he's out right now, Gilly Bros Outdoors. He does I think it's like 18 or 19. He does smithing with knives and stuff. So yeah, I've heard it's pretty addicting to just keep scrolling. Well, most shorts are, creator, right? What's up, Z Builds? Why are all your rifles upside down on the rack? So if they're right side up, they want to tumble off because the gaps where the hooks are pretty wide. On the rack over on the other side where the shotguns are, it's a little tighter. So if I stick them right side up, they want to roll off and fall down. Hey, waiters! What's up? Does anyone know how to fix live chat? It keeps selecting top messages instead of all. JP, I've wondered the same thing. You can change it down in the right corner or left corner of your screen and then manually change it. But I don't know how to set it so it's permanent. ZR, they went belly rubs. Yeah, there you go. Like a puppy dog. Yeah, I think Gilly left, but he's really cool. Yep. Oh, I see it now. I was just showing the muzzles. Yeah, see, they're upside down right there. If they were the other way, they want to roll. Just the geometry of a lever action. What's up, Andre? J-Dog, welcome. Getting a couple people in there I haven't seen in a while at all. Find the larger gold deposits in the planet. I help China find its largest gold deposits in its countries. Hey, that'd be nice if you could visit Arizona. I know of one spot where there's some gold. 2 places. They were both mined for gold. Be fun if you could help me out. Maybe we could get some. I don't have mining stuff though. Oh, I see it now. Okay, that one already said. Andrew says, so, hey, yo, mama joke. I don't have any mama jokes. As long as they're clean, go right ahead. Subscribe, y'all. Also subscribe to at Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Yes, that's my second channel, guys. At Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. It's just cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking stuff. I probably will post a couple hunting stuff on there roughly because it is outdoor stuff. What's up, Miriam? He's saying hello from AZ. I'm from Arizona as well. I'm from Southern Arizona. Welcome, fellow Arizonan. Haven't seen Gilly in like 2 weeks at least. Oh, he was just in here before you came in. Is this a political discussion? It can be if you want it to. You got to change it. There's no way to put it to all messages. Yeah, if you got to manually do it, yeah. Also defaults to top messages. That YouTube way is hiding people that don't know to change it. Yeah, I don't like that. What's up, DJ? Well, if they were right side up, they would be top heavy and would want to roll. Y'all know gravity. That's exactly why, Crystal and DJ. Why would I want them to fall off, right? Used to live in Arizona. Very hot there. Better than Phoenix. Miriam says, tell us all your guns. Let's see. I got you on a stand right now. Let's see if I can get you off. Let me get you off the stand real quick. Let's shut off the tracking here. 28. Yeah, that's the most I've had in here in like 2 months. All right. Let me get you. All right, we got some double barrel shotguns here. All these are antiques, except that one is made in early 1900s. They're all 12 gauges, except that bottom one is a 10. And see YouTube, they're not for sale. And then we got some other double barrels in here, single shots. That's my favorite double barrel. It's a 1960 Silverhawk from Beretta. Let's see here. We got some nice Smithsonite mines that are especially expensive. Ain't no gold, but it's pretty cool. Yep. Just crystal. I'm not mixing up at the moment. Oh, yeah, you're not mixing. Gotcha. Weird mine default to all messages while streaming. I haven't had to go to the top message. Oh, mine always goes to top comments. You did Child Alive, Palestine versus Israel almost didn't show up. Oh, for reals? Is that mobile furniture on your AR? Yes, it is. It came with it. The back and the front, and the handle. It all came with it. What's up? I'm camping right now. Hey, Levi, been a bit. Yep, nothing's for sale. That's backwards because I have to have it printed backwards when I'm sitting. They're so easy to make. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Just Mod says that auto puts it to top messages for everyone unless you stream on PC. Oh, see, I'm not. I don't have anything out right now because I was gonna do some other stuff instead later, possibly. But I do have stuff in the safe here, which most of you have seen it off and on. But yep, we got stuff in the safe here. That's a Delton. Yeah, I'm always busy. Yeah, Levi too. They don't notify all the time. Let's see, not a Colt. Oh, I got 2 Colts. No, yeah, the AR is not a Colt. It's a Delton DTI 15. I have 2 Colts inside there somewhere. It's kind of dark in there. It's not exactly true. I stream on my phone vertical videos and it defaults to all comments. Mine always goes to, maybe it has a mind of its own. Probably ZR builds. I was doing some loading the other day on Twitch, and so that's why all this loading stuff's out. But I might do some more loading over there on Twitch. We'll see. Yeah, I was doing some loading experiments for some 25 rimfire I was making. What's up, Tennessee? Been a bit. Okay, so you can roll cigarettes live on YouTube, but if I touch a gun on YouTube live, they will mail me a pipe. YouTube is so hypocritical. Yeah, I know, right? I know, Tennessee. It's dumb. Aaron says, have you seen the Browning BL-22 short throw lever guns? Been looking at them for a bit. Oh, the ones that just came out with about a year ago or a little less? I haven't. I haven't shot one. Like, I have the Henry here, which I keep saying I need to return because it's got issues with it. Can you put a little tap light inside the safe? I need to get one of those, or the motion ones where you put your hand in. If you can set up a mine claim in Arizona, I'll help. Yeah, like I think it's pretty easy actually to get a mine claim here because it's known for mines. Like there's mines out in the desert everywhere over here. You just about walk on one and fall in. Blame the bleeps the gun touching. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Wish mine would do it to all messages all the time on fire. I know, right? Because I almost forgot about it. I was like 5 minutes in and flipped it. What's up, Real Horse? Beautiful collection. Do you have a DE? I do. It's a 9 mil though. It's in the safe right now. It's a 9 mil Desert Eagle. Mine as in mining, as in like copper mine, gold mine, silver mine. Yeah, I do have a Desert Eagle. It's a 9 mil Jericho, they call it. It says Desert Eagle right on it. I actually had it out earlier. I got a Winchester 3030 lever in pristine condition from the 90s for Christmas. Super happy about it. Nice. I have a 3030 next to that 10 gauge. That's a 10 gauge made in 1901, model 1901. Behind it is a Rossi Rio Grande. It looks like a Marlin 336. That's from like 2012, 2013. And then the one here on the bottom with the backwards printed sign, that is a 44 Magnum. That one is made in the 70s. This is made in the 1895. This one is. It's a Model 92 chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. The one above it is a Model 92 made in early 1900s. This is a Model 94 made in 1904. And then that's just a 22. That's in 2520. That one's in 2535. What's up, Henry? I don't have any 638. I have 308, but I don't have any Creedmoors. I would say if you're wanting distant accuracy, a 6.5 is a little more accurate, but I would say ballistic-wise, they're pretty similar. DJ says, oh, or Crystal, I should say. Just looked it up in your YouTube studio in the community tab. You can change the default to top. Oh. We got to screenshot that. There you go. Let me put you back on the stand for a couple seconds so it'll hold itself up. Let me screenshot that real quick. Let me screenshot. Sorry, my fingers are in the way here. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to look that up. Appreciate that. Let's see. Thank you. Good evening. What's up, Glenn? How's it going? 308, more common. It is. That's the thing. It is a more common. So if you want something more common where you can get like ballistic testing for just, cheap old stuff, what do you call it? FMJ stuff is, it's cheaper on, a 308. Europeans with high gun restrictions, wish they could be you. I know, right? 6.5 PRC, that's a good round. I don't know much about it, though. Did you see the old guy in my video shooting the lever 3030? He modified it, but it was original old AF. I have a 338 Lapua right there. It's about 20 pounds loaded with that scope on it. It's a Ruger Precision. Big old, it's a Gen 1, but it has the Gen 2 muzzle brake on it. Awesome gun to shoot. I love shooting that thingy. It's my favorite bolt action, believe it or not. Let's see. Most posted a video of me shooting my T530 Mosin yesterday. It has 4 views. It's crazy how they shadow ban and suppress gun content. Yep, I know, Tennessee. Try to help fellow streamers whenever I can. Me too. Tennessee Tactical, I think I'm subscribed to you, but of course I never get notifications when you post anything. That's one thing. When I post my shorts and stuff, I don't think, even though I'm a subscriber, people are subscribers of me. No notifications. Let's see here. Thanks, bud. Yep, you're welcome. Just screenshot it too, as that will be helpful. Yeah, awesome. Only Americans can be the modern day crusaders. Consider Europeans weapons restriction. I know, right? I think I'm subscribed to you. I can't remember. I just screenshot it so I can double check. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, I know, right? My subscriptions actually have something wrong with them right now. I told them about it, and they are like, there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm like, why is it when I get 15, 20, 30, 40 subscribers, it only goes up or down by like 3 or 4, back and forth. 3 or 4 up and down, 3 or 4, down, 3 or 4 up. I said it's not actually calculating. I've been at 7,720 up and down from that for like a month and a half. I said it's not calculating them up. And they're like, no, it's fine. I said, no, something's wrong with it. It's not calculating them. I had my gun video to avoid shadow banning. There you go. Let's see. JR Build says, I've been getting 5 to 8K on small engine streams. I did a gun related one and it got 30 views in 2 hours. Yep. Yeah, I'm certain detects guns and hides the videos. Correct. Well, there's 6.5 Creed and 6.5 PRC. Yeah, there's also, I think there's 3 different 6.5s. There's another one. I forget what it is. I thought there was another one. PRC just has more powder. Creedmoor would be the boyfriend, and PRC is the guy she tells you not to worry about. Correct, yeah. Yep. Oh. But yeah, we got this gimbal too, so it helps with keeping it straight where I can twist the whole thing around and see the stands get in the way right there. But it's pretty cool. And it tracks, so I can turn it on for tracking. That way if I'm doing shooting content. There we go, 6.5 Swiss. There's also a French too, right? Or no, that's a 7 and 7.5. Ready when I'm going to bed. It's 2:30 a.m. for me. Got work at 7 a.m. It's my turn to work weekends. Ouch. How long did it take for you to get monetized? Tennessee, for me, honestly, it did not take me very long because YouTube actually was very nice to me. I was getting between 8,000 and 35,000 impressions per live. And so it added up quick. I got monetized with less than a month. Once I started going lives, I was getting like piles and piles of people coming in and lots of subscribers. And you just need 1,000 subscribers, but you need to have your watch hours, which would be 3,000. I got 3,000 fairly quickly compared to some people. But then it just got to a lull at about 5,500 is when I started getting shadow banned because every time, and I told them they do this, but they deny it, every time they accuse you of something, they throttle your channel back. Even if you have all the proof and they continue saying you did it, they throttle your channel back. They do not push it after every infraction, even though you did nothing and you have the proof. Any elephant guns? Not specifically. Obviously, a 338 Lapua would take an elephant out. This possibly could too. This is a 5.77 Schneider. It is a gymongous bullet. Like my pinky fits inside that hole. It's a 577 caliber. So, but it's black powder, so I'm not sure if black powder would be able to take it out, but possibly. It is a cartridge. It's not a flint. The 5.77 Schneider. This one's made by Lee Enfield in Nepal, so it's the Nepalese version, which is not quite as valuable as the Lee Enfield stamped one. But yeah, it's a cartridge gun. It's pretty cool. Anywho, is it a rifle or musket? It's a rifle. Originally, some of those were made as that's why I said cartridge gun. Originally, some of those were cap and ball. Now this one is a musket. This one on the ground down here. That one's a musket. That's from 1840s roughly. I need to get that one cleaned up and put the stock back on because it fell and broke off. Unfortunately, they ripped the threads out. That thing is heavy because it's super long and it's like hexagon barrel, just gymongous. That's my oldest gun I have, 1840s roughly. They made cap and ball from the 1820s to the 1860s, and so I just call that one 1870s. Why not, right? Or not 1870s, 1840s. Let's see here. Put you back on the stand real quick. Like. Am I twisting it the wrong way? Yeah, it was. Aaron says, black powder is stronger than people think. My dad bent a 1/2-inch plate with his 58 cal percussion cap pistol. Wow. Oh, it is stronger. It's also more dangerous, too. Now, I use the Pyrodex, which is the equivalent, which I shoot those in my old double barrels, which one of them I need to clean out here shortly because it got a little rust in there from it, because Pyrodex does attract water, and it's got a little more salt content in it than some for repellent or for the black powder, the equivalent or whatever. I might try something else or just clean it real good after each time. I did get some black powder pistols from a swap meet about 3 weeks ago. I haven't tried them yet. One of them needs a little bit of help. The other one should work. I was thinking about doing gun reviews, but I don't want to get shadow banned. Well, right now you'll already be shadow banned probably, because right now the algorithms are horrible. Anyways, it's not really. It's a shadow ban. At least for me, it's a shadow ban and the algorithms. So I got double whammied. Like I have like all these high views, and all of a sudden, down this teeny little line, and then that one got 1,000. That one got 500. All right, now look up exposing so many serious problems with YouTube, shadow ban, suppression, corruption, and hypocrisy by U.S. Airsoft. This video will change how you look at YouTube in depth. Let me screenshot that. I'll switch it so my finger's not in the way of everything here. Let's see here. Look up exposing so many serious problems with YouTube. Yep. Everyone, if you can. I just screenshot it. I'll look it up. There has been this one fella I've been watching that has followed the algorithms very heavily, the new stuff, to try to help your content. Now, he doesn't do gun content to explain how to help with that one. But it'd be nice if there was someone who has their foot in the door that knows how to run the new algorithm with gun content and actually like put a video out instead of being selfish and getting all the views and we get nothing. If I find out a trick for it, I'm going to share it with you guys. I'll probably do a short about it. Let's see. What's your thoughts on a mayo milkshake with hot dog straw? That sounds gross, like he says. You can jailbreak everything, find out the coding. What's up, Red? Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure how you jailbreak that though, because the algorithms of Gemini is at their corporate office or something. Thanks for coming by, Red. Let's see here. Whoa, what happened here? Why did you why do you chime out JP for 10 seconds? Because you're like, ugh, that's so bad, I gotta time him out. Waiters, why'd you time out JP? He's like, I don't like that comment. It was gross. A little bit of my tea spilled. I don't like that. I don't know how much did spill out. Thankfully, I had something here already, but the damage was done. Oh, bummers. I think more than I think spilt out. Buggers. Oh, buggers. I spilt my tea. Let's see here. Why did you put JP in timeout? I know, right? Why did you do that? Let's see. You know him? Thought he was a troll. We'll be back in a second. Band creator and granny pick with that softness. JP, he was thinking you were a troll. JP ain't no troll. It was a violation of his taste buds. No joke there. Let's see here. Crystal says you need to drop a YouTube short in the morning and a second one in the early evening and try to do a live stream right after you post, so anyone watching this shorts will see you're live. Oh, that might work. Let me screenshot that. Sorry, my fingers are in the way here again. My big old fingers. They're not fat. They're just long. I should try that one. See, I usually do shorts in the evening because I get home and there might be content I did during the day. Let's see here. I think he was just asking weird questions. Anything can be broken. That's true. That's the play for the algorithms. We'll try it, DJ. I've tried lives in the afternoon before. I've tried them in the evening. I haven't done any lives in the morning because I go to work. What's up, Brookside? This title should attract some attention. Hopefully. We did get up to 21? Or was it 28? I didn't see the 28. I only saw 23. It's going well, though, Brookside. Thank you. Yesterday, I had one that was unique, too. What did I say? Is Greenland ours? Or something like that. You're lucky I didn't get my mod. I'll get the bros on you. Neck, don't worry. Yeah, it was 28. I did see it hop to 23, but I never saw the 28. It was just for a split second. I guess, the 28. 23 stood for a little bit while. But yeah, today actually, Brookside, I worked for my parents, building a deck for them. I'll post some pictures and shorts of it later. They had like an 8x10 roughly deck, and I'm extending it to a 16 by, no, it was an 8x10. I'm extending it to 16 long instead of 10 to 10 wide instead of 8. Need to leave Greenland alone. I got enough problems here at home. Hey, Holmes, did you make that rhyme on purpose? We need to leave Greenland alone. Got enough problems here at home. Well, you drop one in the morning for the early morning watchers for shorts. Evening is best for live streams, but you also fight in all other streamers' views. Correct. And I don't have daylight savings time, so some of the people that did lives at 7 now do it at 6, which is the same time I start for like people in Central. I'm in Arizona. We don't have daylight savings time. Oh, that way's cool. Love a nice deck. A deck of what? Oh, yeah. You'll see it slowly. Okay, I'm screenshotting that one again, Crystal. Thank you. Creator mad. I'm putting his favorite snacks out into the world. What did I do to you, JP? What did I do? You timed him out. You thought he was a bad guy. Oh, bummers. Yeah, that tea did spill more than I thought it did. That's not very nice, mate. Not very nice at all. My papa starts around 3 a.m. Central, then goes on around 11 a.m. CST. Sometimes he will do 6 p.m. He's been working on and off for days. Bear, it's because he's trying to get... I think he'll slow down once he gets monetized, because I did a little bit. Because I used to do like a 2-hour stream in the afternoon during lunch break when I'd come home and eat lunch. And then I'd do like a 3-4 hour in the evening until I got monetized, and then I slowed it down a little bit. I still just do one in the evenings. Let's see, didn't time him out. LOL. Somebody did. Oh, his waiters. Just call Skittles, he'll clean it up. Well, I think some of it ran underneath some ammo boxes and plastic ammo cans. I don't remember how much actually was in here before I tipped it over. He just got his monetization yesterday. Good. It went through now. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm happy for him. You're right. It will experience. It was experience. Thought I heard creator. Creator's in here, but it was waiters that put you in timeout because he thought you were a troll. Because you were saying about hot dogs and a milkshake and hot dog straws or something. Carolina Kwan is live right now on Twitch. And YouTube, this is tea. Arizona tea. We opened it up beginning of the screen, so you know it's new. 12 in the chat. Guys, if you're new, appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and More. Please consider subscribing. We do gun content. We do mine exploring, cave exploring, hiking, outdoor stuff. Check us out. It was a mayo milkshake with a hot dog straw. Elijah's just about to puke. Experience could down a whole jar in one slurp. A whole jar of what? Pickle juice? Who's Experience? I don't even know who's Experience. I don't know who Experience is. Oh, waiters. I call them waiters. The waiters Experience. Usually he does this little proud to be American of mayo. Oh my. Bear says, don't ask. Don't ask what, my friend? What are you not supposed to ask? He just got his monetization yesterday. It was the last thing I saw. And then don't ask. Hey, what's up, Moist Beans? Did I get you in here from giving you that saying I had a live? I hurried up and selected a whole bunch of like 3 or 4 Discords and sent it real quick. I bought that ranch soda for my friend in high school. That stuff was so bad she vomited. Ranch soda. Ugh. That sounds bad. No, I checked the Discord. Yeah, that's where I posted it, on Discord. I sent it to you. I'm in my fridge looking for a hot dog. I got the mayo ready. A mayo milkshake. Gotta add some milk in there. Sup, dude? It's going good. Jerome, do you go through any really small caves? There's a section of this cavern over here that I was hoping to go with FAL Man today, but he never contacted me. Maybe he means this coming weekend. I don't know. He might have just said a different date than I was thinking. There's a small one about like this, but it's about 3 feet wide, so I could fit under that. But there were some that were really small that if you broke the rock away a little bit bigger, you could get through better. The other one I probably could go through without breaking anything. But yeah, it's pretty skinny. The other one, it was about that wide, but about 2 feet. And so you have to go sideways and take your backpack off. But then that's only for about like 1.5 feet, 2 feet. And then you drop in. It's like the only way to that side of the cave at the caverns. The Pepper Sauce Caverns. I have part of that in part 2, I think that one's in. Part 2 of the videos. And you could feel the breeze coming through both directions when we're coming. Do you think you'll ever switch back to the old live format? Oh, Jordan, you're talking about where I go all over the place. Earlier I did some of that, Jordan. Welcome, by the way. A little bit ago I did go around. Possibly, but right now I have a strike, and so I'm trying to play it a little bit more chill until that's off, which will be in March, supposedly. So eventually we will. I'm not seeing the comments. Must have blocked me. Waiters, you're funny. Moist Tahoo. Man, I've been stuck on my couch all day, messed up my back, shoveling out my neighbor's car Friday morning, and going to the range. My back was wrecked. Haha, could feel it the whole time we were shooting. Yeah, but hey, Moist, you had to try out that new one, right? LOL, I was trying to explain what content is okay and not okay for Pewfew, and YouTube hid my comment. Yeah, I never saw that one. Crystal, the thing is they don't care. It doesn't matter even if you're following the rules to the T. They'll nail you with it and say you did it, and you send them all the proof. They still say, we know you have proof, but you did it. So unfortunately, I've always followed the rules, and they nail me anyways, even though I've always followed the rules and showed them proof. They don't care. One time they accepted my plea when they accused me of selling, which nothing is. YouTube, see the sign, not for sale ever. And I sent them the proof and said, hey, this video literally states every time I start a live, it says that nothing is. Oh, you're right, you're right. The next time, the highlight that they gave me, I selected for a live highlight. They nailed me on the highlight they suggested for me and said, you're selling. I said, no, I'm not. At the beginning of that live that's still up, I say nothing is, and that highlight is from this live. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I said, look, I got all the proof. Here's the timestamps and everything. Nope, you have proof, but you did it. Anyways, got a ton of snow, and so I tried to be nice and shovel out a couple cars and walk ways for people here to get to the door. Well, good for you, brother. Thank you for doing that. Of course, you got a little hurt, but yeah, squeezing through some of those caves are really sketchy. Have you ever heard of the Nutty Putty? I have, but I don't do any of that dramatic. You're right about to throw up just putting the hot dog in the jar. Sup, JP? Did you see my short from the other day? These weird soda flavors are starting some kind of comeback. Sonic advertising for sodas, jalapeno Coke, pickle Coke, and their crazy connections just gave me a Dr. Pepper. Sonic is? Huh, I didn't know that. I haven't. I'll have to check it out. Yeah. Mr. Cherry chocolate cake, Dr. Pepper. It was weird and tasted like Tootsies. Interesting. I just had a blackberry one. Showing and shooting is supposed to be okay, but loading and functioning is not okay for YouTube and shorts or videos. Loading. Some loading is. You can't tell the details. Like Ammo Alchemist does loading, but it's just the very top of his loader, about this much of the top of it, and you see like his chest up here, and he's like clink, 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 clink. But he doesn't like give the specifications of everything. And yeah, the functioning as in like assembling and giving detail how to do stuff and modify. Yeah, you can't do that on YouTube. YouTube is gay. It is. What's up, Pat? Love some good Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I had some blackberry the other day. It was good. No, yeah, for real. I'm not built for physical labor. Feel like I'm 70 at 27. Ouch. Chocolate Coke tastes like Tootsie Roll. That sounds interesting. That's like old school dinner thing, though. Desert, you should check out the Action Adventure Twins on YouTube. They're cave explorers. Actually, Paul, they're the ones who wanted me to get into videoing my caving. Action Adventure Twins have two channels. They have one called Action Adventure Twins and one called Action Adventure Clips. Sometimes they're the same caves at different angles. Sometimes they're totally different caves. They also go with Cave Chronicles. I also follow Amazing PA, or PA Amazing. He does a lot of old buildings, coal mines, and other mines there in PA. So yeah, Paul, I do follow them. I love their content. I just watched one of their shorts last night, I think. When I heard anything that teaches people how to work a farm is a no-go. And again, Crystal, that's a little sketchy too, because like obviously you're like, oh, well, in a short or when you're shooting, this is a lever action. This is how you open it, or whatever, a shotgun. Iffy, right? I like the blackberry ginger ale. It's very tart. I've never had that. Purple ginger ale tastes like licking a 9-volt battery to me, but it's nice and white. Yeah, I've been watching them for years. Paul Wick, I've probably been watching them for about a year. Sitting in front of my wood fireplace, real nice like with this cold weather. Yep. Guess who just showed up? Eastern. What's up? Doom scrolling, or did you get a notification right now? Because we've been on almost an hour, 59 minutes and 17 seconds. Excuse me. We even managed to spill some of our tea and drink a decent amount. We're about down to here, maybe. Easter. You're cooking dinner. Oh, nice. I had supper at my parents'. That was why I was a little later. Plus, I was working over there till like 5:30 or something. Haven't had an Arizona in years. They're good. This one's the green tea. They're not quite as sweet as like the And I think it's better for you because the ginseng with honey. As like the southern tea or those watermelon ones. Oh boy. What's up, XTC? If you had one gun to hold off the zombies for 3 days and 4 nights, would you go with the AR? Probably not. An AK will outlast an AR. I just said it. Yep. If the ammo's indefinite for 3 days and 4 nights, an AK will be able to perform longer. What's up, Mole? Let's see. How can your hands do that? I never could. Do what? Jesus, I used to buy the fruit punchers on a. Yeah, I've had the watermelon one. It's just too sweet. When they didn't have any more of these at the Dollar General, because they're still $1. They were $1 years ago too. They were making a lot more money back then. These ones are always gone, but all the other ones are still there. A lot of them. See, fruit punch slaps. It's pretty good. That's true durability. Yes, as well as XTC. You can fix them very easily without special parts. If the spring breaks and you got rubber bands, put rubber bands. If something else messes up on it, you can pretty much just make it. I'm the Grand Wizard, man. Hey, Grand Wizard. Thanks for coming. I'm Peterbilt. I watch every night. Pretty much you do. I appreciate you coming in again. It just says Mole here, so unfortunately I won't be able to remember the other. On consistency, always go live in the same time. Correct. I usually go live 6 p.m. Arizona time every day. If not, it's usually like a few minutes behind. Today was about a half hour behind. Let's see, same time. I always drop a video same time. Don't miss a schedule drop. It says you do a video once a day or every other day. Make drop consistent. Yes, correct. Arnold Palmer, Arizona's good. They are, yeah. Everyone like and subscribe. Thank you. Mole says leader. What do you say? I am the Grand Wizard Man leader. Mole, don't be weird. Thanks, Strap. Jerome, do you hand load for your G20? I haven't yet, Brookside. I don't have the dies. I have probably powder for it. And I have the projectiles that are for a 40 caliber round nose. So they're a little light, so they're probably kind of fast. But they're a 40 caliber projectile, which is a 10 mil. So I need to get dies, though, for it. I don't have dies for the 10. A 10, I guess, is the same dies as for a 40. You just adjust them accordingly because it's a longer case. Let's see. All right, says Mole. I sometimes put acacia berry mayo in my plain ginger ale. It adds caffeine and B12 to it for an energy boost. Since I like caffeinated soda, that just add it to the ginger ale. Nice. He's been in here, actually. I don't know how old he is, but like he was Peterbilt, and he used to be in here when I would have piles of people in here at once. He's been a member, a subscriber for like 3 months probably. Let's see. Shows a picture of someone with some big old goggles. What are they, ski goggles? Ski goggles with a mustache. A little hard to see. Acacia berry mayo makes it taste like the blackberry one, sort of. Interesting. Yeah, I like, well, if he's 17, he can be in here. His photo of a 12-year-old. I have no idea. It's really hard to see. No, we don't ask ages here. Unless I know for a fact. What's up, Chris? Used Glock Gen 3s are going for that much in Cali. Wow. Hold it. I mean, they're already expensive at $5.50 cheeseburgers when they were new. Pat, don't ask him, please, because I don't want to have to kick him out, even though he's been in here for 3-4 months, whatever. No, yeah, he does safety. Yeah, he's been in here a lot. He's been in here more recently because it's been pushing the con to him again. For a little while, he was gone because it wasn't pushing it. Let's see here. Well, that would be expensive, Chris. That makes no sense because, like, a Glock isn't that great. No. See, it's getting worse. I know, right? A Glock by itself, a stock Glock, it's not that great. Even a compensated one, it's not that great. It's just like a good gun. It's just not that great. 30 likes, 13 people in here. Appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Armory and More, where we have fun doing gun content, cave exploring, mine exploring, outdoor adventures, and hiking. Appreciate y'all coming by. Please consider subscribing, joining the family. Appreciate you guys. Mole's back. He said, "Hi, Mr. Peterbilt." Let's see, is there a way I can, yeah, because this right here is something else. Sorry, I disappeared there for a little bit. I was trying to figure something out here. They might have changed something on the setup here. Put the linear comp on the EP9 and it's pretty cool. Feels really controllable. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Gen 3s is all California would allow to be sold before the ban of the install. Correct. And Bear, guess what? A Gen 3 can't even receive the thing that they're banning Glocks for in California. A Gen 3, Gen 2, and Gen 1 that they allow in Cali doesn't even receive that little thing on the back end. Gen 4s do, but they don't even allow Gen 4s in Cali for that reason in the first place. The profile photo is of a 12. That might be YouTube trying to trick you up and allow 18 to be in here when firearm content needs to be 18. Let's see. My next big purchase I'm going to make this year is going to be a dirt bike. Awesome. I want to find an early 2000 CR 250 to restore. I'm not opposed to a CR 500, but don't want to pay for one. Correct. I wouldn't mind getting either a four-wheeler or dirt bike for my excursions. Like I'll bring like my car and trailer with it on and then go exploring with a dirt bike or whatever. So I don't have to go so far unless I get, eventually I would like to get like a small SUV four-wheel drive. Creator redacted that, but I'll leave him be. Let's see here. So you need a three-wheeler. Three-wheeler. They're tipsy. I'm trying to think if I ever rode one though. I think yeah, I rode one of my buddies got one. I don't think his is the big red, it's the smaller one. The new 125 Yamaha. A new one? Wow. Or new to you. 125's a four-stroke. Okay, dirt bikes are cool. Wish I had somewhere to ride. Store one. Living in the country in my teens, I loved riding, but now I'm in the city. Apartment, just ride cruisers, boards, and skate trails. There you go. Easy to flip. Yep. I would like a side-by-side razor. Well, that would be really nice because you can fit at least two people in there, or four if you get the big one. But those are even more expensive. Yeah. What's nice about a lot of those is they're faster than like the Mule or what's the other one that's a little slower. Some of the Polaris's can be faster. Depends which ones you get. But like the 1000cc turbo stuff, that stuff books. Brother foiled a four-wheeler and tore his shoulder up. It still messes with him up for years later. Yeah, three-wheelers are getting hard to find. They are. DeBoss! Appreciate you coming by, brother. Just scrolling through, or did you get an alert? I like to kind of ask that to see what's going on. Probably just scrolling, right? Appreciate you. Hey, by the way, DeBoss, I saw the video of you restoring that lever action, and I did comment on it. Love the content, bro. I love restoration of firearms. And when you posted that, I was like, you actually got a notification. Okay, I've been on an hour and 8 minutes. That's strange. Anyways, DeBoss, I was curious on how you did the bluing, because usually when you do bluing, you don't want fingerprints on it. At least with the bluing I use, yours must be different. Maybe it doesn't matter. Stifler! Hello, brother. Remember, we got a collab sometime soon. Stifler, we got to meet up. Maybe after SHOT Show, huh? 125 or 4-stroke. Yeah, that needs to be a 2-stroke, bro. Nice, the two smokes are fun. DB is like a celebrity. A little bit. That's why when I first saw him in here, like months ago, I was like, DeBoss is in my channel? Wow. And one time I had Chief Smoke'em, which does stuff over in Arkansas or Mississippi. He popped in. I watch his swap meet content and stuff like that. Chief Smoke'em. I love his stuff. He does fishing and whatnot. I was like, "You're the Chief Smoke'em. You're in here." For 2 strokes, but a 120 is small. It is, but you want a 2-stroke 125. You don't want a 4-stroke. Yeah, we're trying to figure out our collab this year. Awesome. We need to get together, bro. I mean, today I got out about 500 to put towards something. You got an XR 400. There you go. Plenty of power for the desert. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Let's see here. Nice. The 2 strokes are fun. Yeah, they're better because they have more torque. Stifler, did you just get the notification too? Then first thing is Dustin washed his hands. Awesome. Zaus would be proud of that. He was very cautious of it, but the bluing is from Stock Doc products. They're here in Wisconsin. We love this stuff. Let me screenshot that. I want to look that up because I did see the product picture and I was like, oh, I haven't seen that brand. There we go. Let me screenshot that. Thanks, DeBoss. I forgot I was going to screenshot that, or maybe I did, because I need to re-blue some stuff of mine that I'm restoring some old shotguns, double barrels from the 1800s. Let's see here. Like I said, I really like that video, DeBoss. Do some more content like that. Like you said, you're going to try to do more long format. Awesome presentation. Other than the fingerprints, I was like, what? Other than that, it was awesome. And hey, I've only done one bluing myself, so I'm a newbie too. Jerome King Jesus is King of Kings. Yes, sir, he is. Give me a 2-stroke 250. That'll do it. Not taking a break from packing, assigned to see who was on. There you go. You, LOL, you know, I am Lavot Los Manos. Yeah, I know, right? Slow though. So sad. Recently, my dad had a 1991 2-stroke WR500 at my grandma's house that was mint condition, and she sold it for $5 and didn't tell anyone. The dirt bike probably was worth $7K. Let's see. My doggy Canella's scraping on the door. What do you want, Canella? What do you want? What do you want, John? Sorry, my doggy was scratching the door. I don't know what she wanted. And I need to get my jacket on here. Jerome Ryan with Trone. Jerome. It also does with drone. The Confederate guns? I don't think I have any Confederate guns. Those are expensive. They're hard to find too. Let's see here. H Booster, thank you for coming by. Also, Jerome Ryan my ideal is a 1986 Yamaha BM350. That sounds good. Naratu, hello, buddy. You're like, hi, Jerome. Hi, Desert. Thanks. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I have an old cap and ball down here that's from 1840s roughly, but it's a hunting rifle. It's an old Kentucky hunting rifle. Hey, you're welcome, HB. You're welcome. H Busta. Busta I6I or L6L. I don't know what that is. L6L probably. Stiffer says, I want a Lemont revolver, which is a Confederate gun, mostly just because it's neat. Yeah. Well, good night. I'm off. Okay, see you, Mole. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Make sure you double tap that screen before you leave if you haven't. Appreciate you. Thanks for showing up again. Helps with the algorithms. Let's see here. It's getting cold outside. Yeah, we're probably like 41 right now, maybe 38. I don't know. It's starting to go down. It's a little chilly in the house. Same here, Stifler. Lemont. Yeah. Yeah, but they're just expensive, dude. Yeah, they're expensive. Be nice to have some of those. Even the even some other stuff that don't work very well, like a I just had it in my mind. The Japanese pistol, Nambu. It'd be nice to have one of those. They don't work very well though. Arms Room has one. Arms Room 24 has one. Is a Nambu. I mean, They're Japanese, I think. Japanese. Very unreliable. Very unreliable. I forgot YouTube screens the chat, but you can always get a hold of us on Instagram. YouTube screens the chat. Oh, screenshots or what you mean? Like I could do that by pushing the volume and the power. That's true. I think I'm following you, D-Boss, over there. I'm pretty sure. I want a Griswold. I forget what a Griswold is because that's actually for my namesakes, kind of. Like Griswold is another pronunciation of my last name, Grunwald. Hard to find those Confederate guns, expensive too. Yes. Occasionally wonder if a modern Lemont could be made. The original was a 42 caliber cap ball with a 20 gauge single shot smoothbore. Possibly. There's 29 here. We're getting there. Ratu says, me and my dad restored a 1953 Harley. Nice. D-Boss says, the chat won't let me tell you how to get a hold of me specifically. Oh, that part. Yeah. D-Boss, have you been having problems with your lives on the bottom? It's not giving the option to post polls or questionnaires. Currently, I just have the chat one, and I can post like if I'm wanting to sell something or the little share thing in the corner. Yesterday and today, like yesterday halfway through the live, it disappeared and it made it so I can't do polls. Again, it's doing that. Found out the hard way with Tactical Llamas Live. Oh, when you were collabing with them? It's my Pawpaw's flip phone notification. Yeah, they are very picky about that until they give you permission to. Pieta makes repo Lamonts. I don't have a Pieta. I have a Cimarron, which is made by Uberti. The Cimarron is like the little bit higher quality than a Uberti, tighter tolerances and whatnot. That's my 45 Colt. Anywho, I use a third-party software for live stream so I can stream across 3 different channels at once. I don't know for sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, D-Boss, I was wondering what you use for that. We were talking about earlier in the chat. Some people said they used Adobe. Someone else mentioned another one that I've never heard of, where you can like link all 3, like Instagram, TikTok, Rumble, and I guess YouTube all in one or something, and maybe Twitch too. Griswold and Gun and Son made a copy of the early Colt revolvers for the Confederacy. Interesting. Cimarron doesn't have a Lemont. No, they don't. Yeah, Cimarron / Uberti. Cimarron does make a lot of reproductions, but I don't think a Lemont. Yeah. Because they make like a lever action, shotgun, and they make all sorts of good stuff. Hey, Canella, are you back? Are you back? Oh, come on. Come on, you little girl. What are you doing? You can't go outside because guess what? The donkeys are out right now. Because they weren't out all day since I was here. Since I wasn't here. Got another eye booger in there? Chris says, I want a Lar Grizzly. I'm not even sure what that is. It's Pieta owned by Beretta. I remember reading that they own Uberti. Uberti is a different company than Pieta. They're competitors, I believe, unless they bought each other out. Uberti and Cimarron, like my Cimarron is owned by Uberti. Gotta run, take it easy, brother. D-Boss, thank you for coming by, and you have a blessed Sunday tomorrow. And if you're fellowshipping somewhere with God's people, blessing on that as well. But yeah, what's a Lar Grizzly? I'm not even sure. Eastern says she's a good puppy. Yeah, most of the time, right, Canella? Sometimes she can be ornery. Right? You can be ornery sometimes. Yeah. She's like, I love all that love. She's like, I didn't get any all day. I know you didn't. Mosquitoes didn't either. He sleeps up on the bed usually, so he gets it up there. Good doggy. Yep. I thought that was a teddy bear. What's up, Ultra? No, it's my doggy, Canella. It's a German Shepherd. She's about 13. Her name is Canella. She's a good old doggy. Huh. Oh, you giving away free kisses again. You gonna give the camera free kisses? Huh? What's up, Ultra? Thanks for coming by again. How was your weekend? How did it go? Yep, that's Canella. She's about 13 years old. Yep. She's not shedding too bad. Skittles is shedding more than her, which is my red healer. He's a Queensland red healer. Oh, let's get you a little closer and turn on the tracking here. What's my battery percentage? 31%. We can have it on for a little bit. All right. Anyways, where's my tea? Here we go. I heard you burping over there. My roommate's letting out belches over here. Like a froggy out there. Hey, bullfrog, shut up. But yeah, how you doing, Ultra? How's the day been for you? How has the day been for you, my friend? Also, the chat went dead. Yeah, dead as a doornail. Dead as a doornail. Which never is alive anyway, so yeah. How long have I been on? An hour and 21 minutes. Okay. Couldn't remember. Usually at about either 1:53, 1:52, or 2 hours and 12 minutes, it'll restart the timer. It's kind of weird. Canella, no. No, don't hop up there. She's about to hop up onto the couch, my doggy. Canella, what are you doing? You're trying to hop up on the couch. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah, here's the teddy bear again. Yep, she's a good dog. Surprise Skittles is in here feeling jealous. If it was the other way around and I was petting Skittles, Canella would be in here wanting attention. Yeah. It's just how she is. Yeah. Uh-huh. My roommate's like, yeah. Yeah. I know you're not. Or maybe you are. I don't know. You ever had garlic ginger chicken burritos? I've had garlic with my chicken and burritos, but not with the ginger part in it, I don't think. It sounds good. I love Mexican food, so although with the ginger in it makes it a little different. Boss, firearms, yeah, YouTube and Meta are real anti-2A and business. Yep. Canella, do not hop up there. Canella. Canella, get away from there. Yeah, Rumble is not, and same with Twitch is a little bit picky. You just have to do it in a safe manner. I haven't had any issues yet. I think it was Paul Wick. He showed one that when he racked it on the camera, a bullet flew out, and they blocked him for a whole week. Not like YouTube, where it's just a one day. So they consider that not a safe act, which, yeah, I always go over like the 4, if I'm messing with guns on Twitch, the 4 rules of gun safety, and then I show they're all empty with no mags in them. Like they're already cocked back. Been in the mood to get a Banha MI sandwich recently. Banh Mi? Banh Mi. What's that? What's a Banh Mi? I don't even know what that is. Hey, Enchanted! I saw you went live earlier. I was eating supper at the time, so I didn't hop on. Aaron's back. Aaron says, I'm back. I'm back. 12 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming by. Hopefully you're having a blessed day so far. Blessed afternoon, whatever. Evening, morning, wherever you're at. It's a Vietnamese sandwich. Oh, okay. You cook the chicken in garlic and ginger until the chicken falls apart. Put in a tortilla with rice, beans, cheese, and sour cream. That sounds nice. I'm still live. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I got the alert like at I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock my time, 5:45 my time here in Arizona. Yeah, I live in southern Arizona. Southern Arizona. Hence, my channel's name is Desert Armory and More. That sounds dishlish. Dishlish. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does sound it. KS here. Let's see. KS. That'd be Kansas, right? Kansas? Not Kentucky. Kentucky's KY, so yeah, Kansas. I've been to Kansas forever. Long time. I might have been through it in 2013, like November. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, we actually worked today for the fam. Working on a deck for my mom and dad. It's mighty tasty. Sure sounds like it. Especially if you make it so that the meat's like a little bit grilled, maybe. Possibly. I don't know. You were saying cook it. I don't know. Would you cook it on a pan then? How would you cook that? You're saying cook the chicken and garlic until the chicken falls apart. Yeah, how would you cook it then? In a pan? And then like charred? With like what? Olive oil or butter? That's what I'm wondering too. Oh, do my deck. Yeah, it's a currently it used to be my parents' deck was an 8 by 10 roughly, and I'm making it 16 long instead of 10 by 10 wide instead of 8. Creator redacted something. It's cooked in the oven with chicken stock. Oh, yeah, that'll make it fall apart. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll make it fall apart because it'll soak in and then just falls apart. Yep. Excuse me. Why am I getting tired? It's only like what 7:15, 10:18. Okay, 10:18. Let's see here. I haven't got an email from a couple of you for those dies that you wanted. Aaron, wasn't it you or was it Andrew that wanted the 9 mil, or not the 9 mil, the 357 mag 38 special? And then someone else wanted the 375 Win Mag, but I haven't heard anything back. They said they're going to email me or I Discord request, but I never got a request. Never got it. I'm not sure who that was. I think that one might have been one of those. Was it 44 carbine? I forget. Anywho. Anywho. Here we go again, making you guys yawn. Aaron says, just got to wait on work to pick up. Just got to wait on work to pick up. Aaron, what do you mean? Wait on work to pick up. Was it you for the 357-38, or was that Andrew? The dies I have. I forget. Maybe you're talking of something else. Because there's also the 375 Win Mag that someone wanted. The dies. Got an itchy ear all of a sudden. I do not know, my friend. I do not know. What was I thinking I could load? Well, I could load some 357 mag. I could load that because I have the powder and I found the dies and I have the projectiles. The 38 special hollow points, but they'd work for 357 mag. Maybe we should do some of those tonight. He's in the same boat. I'm in. Work is slow because of winter. Same boat. I'm at work. In work. So my work was a little slow during like Christmas, right after the New Year's, because people just spent like $2,500 on gifts or whatever. So they're like, I'm not going to spend to fix my house up because I got it fixed before all the holidays, right? But it's picking up a little bit, thankfully. Yeah, there's a few weeks that were, yeah, 3 days. I don't. I like working 5 days a week, not three. Three ain't nice. You're not making a lot that way. For 2 weeks, it was like that. The week of Christmas and the week of New Year's. Yeah. Wow, I'm getting really tired just sitting here, guys. I'm just like, I'll be like those one lines where they fall asleep, or like pretend they're sleeping, and Right? Aaron says, I've been out of work 5 weeks, so I've been catching up on household chores. Oh, wow. Yeah, that ain't fun. If I was busy enough, Aaron, and you were living here, I'd try to give you some, as in like to help me out and give you something to do. But right now, I'm slow. I've been working here a whole year now in Arizona, and it hasn't taken off like enough where I could hire someone on like it did in California, where I live. Now, I did have that business full time for like 4 years, but it took about an hour to get, a year to get fully established good. So we're there right now. What's up, bro? Hey, Caden. Not a lot. We're just chatting about this, that, and the other. Aaron, what do you do? Let's see his little. Oh, that's just him with a rifle in his hand. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what he does, but like off and on, I have big jobs that I could have help. But there is a family moving in that are friends of a friend that if there's extra work that I don't have time to do, I could give to them. But currently, I don't have that problem. I do commercial electrical installs. Yeah. Trying to remember if you're the one that I was chatting with one time on a live. You were doing a live and we were talking about electrical. What's up, Ralph? We're just chilling and chatting, bro. CC, chilling and chatting. CNC and C. Chilling and chatting. 9 people in the chat right now, huh? Sorry, guys, I'm making you all yawn. I know I am. Maybe a mod. Caden, like I said before, I do not need any more mods right now. I've got a lot of them. I probably still have 30 of them. And probably only a third of them are active, as in like in my lives. So I don't really need any more right now. If YouTube puts me back in the bracket I used to be, I might need back to 40 of them again. We'll see. CC and Desert is going zzz. Yep. Not much. My Buffalo Bills lost. Aw, Pobrecito. Got any issues with that? I don't have any tissues. Sorry. Don't have any tissues, my friend. Like I said, Kaden, unfortunately, I don't need any more right now. Go Broncos. That's what Jansen says. It's just a game. That's true. I'm here most of the time, just not always talking. Yeah, you are. There's a few that are always on here. AT1 is one. Waiters is pretty close. Eastern. Desert, what's your favorite gun? I like I've said with a lot of people, I have a favorite of different criterias. But of every single one I have, I'm almost leaning, even though I haven't shot it a lot, to either my Canik TTI Combat, which I've shot a lot, that, or the Desert Eagle 9mm, even though I barely shot it. That thing is so nice. You see my messages now. Creator, yeah, I can see yours fine. LOL, just playing. Used to love Broncos, but I absolutely love baseball. Baseball's nice, yeah. Seahawks are going to take it all. Oh, that means my old landlord would love that. My old landlord was into Seahawks. I can see you, Creator. Yeah, we can. How about the Houston Oilers? It wasn't working for a while. Really? Okay. It's working now. We can see you fine. At least your comments, not you. You staring. You're just old. The Oilers. Are they around still? I think so. They're just not very common, it seems like. Yeah, I need to figure out why my lives don't have the questionnaire or the poll. It quit working last night. Hey, Canella, you're back. You're back again, huh? Look who's back. Back again. Tell a friend, Canella's here. Good girl. Yeah, good Canella. Tennessee says, is that a Chinese Russian? Yes, it is. It's a Chinese. Right there. It has an aftermarket metal. What do you call it? Mag on it. I have the original numbers matching right here. This is not a gun, YouTube. It's a magazine. You're allowed to touch magazines. But yeah, that one's from 52, 53. Got much work to them. I'm a little slow right now. It's starting to pick up though. Mine does that randomly. Oh, Paul's still in here. Yeah, it does. The Oilers became the Tennessee Titans. Oh, no wonder they're saying he's old. Because I've heard of the Oilers before. He shows a picture of a bald guy with gray sides.
Canela, what do you want? You want some water? Okay, we'll give you some water, okay? Okay, just wait.
All right, we'll be right back. I need to get Dougie some water. I think that's what she wants.
Want some water, Canela? Want some water? Let me get some water, okay?
All right, there we go. Gotta give the doggy some water. Forgot I picked it up earlier. It's funny that the only legal gun part in the receiver and nothing else. Legal gun part is the receiver and nothing else. That's true. That's true. The rest are just you can sell anywhere. And YouTube, nothing here's for sale. Not for sale. Nothing. So don't accuse us of selling stuff. Because nothing in this whole life or ever was or ever will be for sale. It's not. Let's see. Big storm again up here this week again. Tons of snow, high winds, and cold. So yeah, in Pennsylvania, my brother, I have two brothers in Pennsylvania. The oldest brother, he sent some pictures of little videos actually of it snowing over there in Pennsylvania again. So they had a decent amount of snow about a month ago. And then it got warmish. And they went disc golfing last weekend. And then this weekend, it's dumping snow again in thick and big flakes. Anyone else watching the Parker 400? I don't even know what a Parker 400 is. That kind of like the Daytona 500? I've heard of the Daytona 500. Who hasn't, right?
Canela, you leaving water for Skittles? You leaving water for Skittles, Canela? That's what you needed, huh? You needed some water, huh?
That little tick noise is the washing machine shaking the mobile home. It's making the door go. There we go.
What do you want, huh? Is there somebody somebody's locked up in the safe banging, huh?
Let's see, desert racing in Parker, Arizona. Oh, that's what you mean by Parker 400. I've never been to it. I've driven through Parker years ago. I know where it is. It's along the Colorado River, the border of Arizona and California. But I've never been to it, never watched it. Let's see here. We had almost 4 feet on the ground here, and it's all melted. Wow, that was quick. And now it's coming again, huh? Well, at least it's all melted up. Sorry, my nose is also running. Hey, what's up, Compliant? How's Cali treating you? Like dirt still? Welcome, buddy. It's been 45 for the past week. Then it snowed 5 inches again today, and we are getting more tomorrow. There you go. Ralph says, yep.
You back again, Canela? What do you want now? What do you want now? Are you hungry now? You want some supper? You want some some evening snack? Huh?
Yeah, dirt. What's up? Yeah, they've been treating you like dirt. Yep. That's Cali for you. Canela, you're going to knock it all over. Don't you hate when a game messes while streaming? I've never done gaming, let alone doing it while I'm streaming. Been watching the Chill Bowl in Tulsa. The Chili Bowl? What? She needs ear scratches.
You need more ear scratches, Canela? Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch.
She acts like she wants something. Earlier, she wanted water. Okay, so I got her water. And now I think she's seeing if I got any snacks in here anymore.
Canela, I never brought any in. We just brought the tea this time. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Trust me, you don't want to. LOL, MOG doggy. Yeah, this one's Canela. She's a German Shepherd. She's about 12, 13 years old. The red heeler, he's probably back in the room chilling on the bed. He's an Australian Shepherd, or sorry, an Aussie heeler. A cattle doggy. See, compliant. Are you affected by Prop 50 if the appeal fails? The appeal for the is Prop 50 the is that for the every gun part has to be shipped in a proper way, or is that open carry? I forget. I'm not in Cali anymore, so I don't remember what Prop 50 is. I have a brother over there. He doesn't shoot a lot though. He has a AR Stag Arms that's a lefty because he shoots left, and then he has a 22 Buckmaster and a 30-06 that was my grandpa's. That was from Vietnam, I think, originally, because it's a Springfield. I don't remember what model it is. It's a 30-06. Let's see, the Chili Bowl Nationals are 7 days of nonstop races. It's dirt racing, spring car racing. Or do you mean sprint? Like the sprint cars or spring? You have spring on there. Constitutional redistricting? Redistricting. I don't know what that is. Redistricting. Redistricting? Districting. Sprint. Yeah, I figured you meant sprint. Redistricting. That's a word that is hard to read. Redistricting. Say that 10 times in a row. Redistricting, 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 redistricting. We done did it. Yeah, we did. All right, let's see here. Congressional, though. When are they doing the impeachment of that old fool over there? Well, he's not old, but Mr. Newsom. Mm-hmm. He needs impeached, abolished. They had all the signatures, and somehow the signatures magically flew away. Yep. Mm-hmm. I was there when that happened. We're like, you have the signatures. What happened? Ching, ching, ching. Mm-hmm. Essentially, rural CA is losing its congressional representation. Rural, that would be outside of the big cities. What's a congressional representation, anyways? I'm sorry, I'm not very learned on that. Congressional, like they're gonna box it all in the same as the big cities? Is that what you're saying? Which would be stupid as a box of rocks. They should not have the same rules as the big cities. The big cities rule Cali anyways. That's what's sad about it. They rule the whole state. That's why there's emissions for the whole state. That's why there's restrictions on firearms for the whole state. Because of the big cities. Which are the liberals, but yeah. Genesis, but I think I thought come by the check out the stream. Heart, please y'all sub to him. He's a great guy. Oh, thanks, Enchanted. Yeah, if you like gaming, she has some gaming. It's not like high-speed gaming or like Call of Duty or anything like that. It's more low-key. I hopped on last night, took a look at it. So yeah, if you like that type of stuff, more low-key gaming, like kind of like farming a little bit, maybe? I don't know. I didn't see it all. I didn't pay attention to it a whole bunch, but it was like collecting stuff and maybe a little farming stuff or something. Yes, it gives what little voice we have to the cities. Dude, HE, that is just wonk tonk. No. Yeah, we already barely have a little voice. They already are ruining the whole state, the big cities. Los Angeles, San Fran, San Jose, maybe San Jose not quite as much. Sacramento, San Diego. They're just ruining the whole state. Yeah, thanks. Love you. Don't have to shout me out. LOL. It's called Calming Games. LOL. Barbies. I can't. What? I didn't see Barbies. It was like some little figure that was jumping around, and you said you had like a zombie face on it at first that accidentally popped on. Some glitch. Yeah, they did a special election to take the power away from rural California. In the presidential election, California was mostly red, exempt for the counties with LA, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Sacramento. Yeah, I know what Sac means, as well as San Fran or Frisco. I know what San Fran's means, and I know what Frisco is. Yeah. Thought you said Barbies. LOL. I was like, oh God, no. No, I didn't say Barbies. I don't think so. I don't know. Who knows? I didn't think I did. No, I said farming, like as in like farm, like you gather stuff. It looked like you're like gathering and achieving stuff by picking things up. And county needs to become part of Nevada. Are you on that side? Like I lived in Fresno County, and Fresno County is actually pretty Republican. It's pretty conservative. Let's see. Oh, LOL. I can't hear. Ooh, farming games. Ooh, yes, I love it. That it looked like you're like collecting objects or something with the little avatar. So it's like, well, maybe you're collecting as in like a farming or something. I wasn't on very long, just a couple minutes. It was after my live last night. I hopped on. I think it was. Anywho, get kind of bored. Canella, are you up there? That was Canella moving stuff up there. All right. Oh, let's see what we got. I'm on the border of north of Reno. Oh, gotcha. See, my sister used to live in Alturas, and so she dropped down from Alturas and then crossed to Reno, and you could take Reno through Sparks into Cali there. Heartopia, LOL. No, you good, but thanks for the love. You have a good night. See ya. Are you Enyo or Mono? Oh, County. Isn't Enyo? I thought Enyo was down south. Enyo. Maybe I'm getting like down. I thought Enyo was off of 10. Or maybe that's Onyo. Off of 10 and between like LA and Arizona border. But Mono would be up there, yeah. Representatives are the one in the House of Representatives and the Senate, although a fair number of them seem incapable or representing anyone but themselves. That's true. Just south of Alturas, Layson County. Okay, see, my sister and brother-in-law were in Modoc. They were in Modoc County.
Canella's back. Back again.
Yeah, they were in Modoc County, which is a very conservative county. They have really nice emission laws for diesel trucks. If you own the truck for years, you only have to get it past smog on it once until it needs sold. You don't have to keep redoing the smog on it every year. That's a nice thing about that county, or at least that city where they're at. I think it's a county there.
What does that matter?
Some of it's because of farming county, or yeah, farming and some cattle.
Canella, what do you want? Well, you giving away free kisses again? Doggy,
What's up, cool? Yep, this is Canella. It's cinnamon for in Spanish. She looks at me like, what? Why'd you just say my name? She gives me a weird look. Canella. Yeah, and then I have a red healer, a Queensland red healer, but he's not in the room right now. He's probably chilling on the bed sleeping. That's the same here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Skittles is somewhere else. I'm in Ventura County. Been trying to find a career out of state so I can get the bleep out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, go, Canella.
I need to post more content of my hike the other day. I've done cowboy work in Modoc. There you go. Yeah, Modoc County. It's a nice county. It's cold up there. They got like -10, -15 different times. Just got rid of inspections and emissions here in New Hampshire. Starts January 31st. Oh, was it the whole state like Cali is? Which who knows if they'll ever get rid of that. Arizona is just the big cities. Tucson, Phoenix. Those are our two biggest cities here. And the suburbs around Phoenix. Canella, there's nobody in there. Why are you scraping that door? Canella. She's scraping the other bedroom door. That's wonky. Creator, I work in Nevada. Oh, okay.
Canella, why are you scraping the door to the roommate's door, huh? What do you want to go over there for? Want to sniff all in his room? Does he got treats in there? Huh? Did he have treats in there?
NorCal is actually pretty cool. Too bad it's California. No, NorCal's nice. Central's not too bad either. At least if you go from like 5 over, like I-5 all the way over to Nevada. Central Cal. Now, if you're talking about the San Jose, San Fran, and Santa Cruz, no. But all the towns the other side of 99 and 5, all the way to the border, it's great. Like Fresno County. Fresno's not too bad, honestly. And Visalia and Bakersfield. That'd be central. And I thought it was pretty nice, you know. Especially up in the foothills where I was. Love my NorCal home, but I hate this state. Yeah. There's let's see, there's something that she wants. I don't know.
Canella, what do you want?
All right, guys, I'll bring Skittles in here. I just gave Canella something to eat, so we're getting Skittles something. Here's Skittles. You can see the top of his nose here. What? Whoops, he just bumped it.
Skittles. Here you go. What? He takes a piece and then spits it out.
Come here, buddy. Skittles, come. There you go. What's up, Lisa? Hey for John, Lisa, Sarah, just another. How's it going? The whole state, a lot of shops were slapping stickers, or they were cheating customers, selling them products and service they didn't need, so they got rid of it. That's interesting. Yeah, I just gave Canella some food and Skittles too. Thanks for dropping by, Lisa.
Hi, Skittles. Hey, Skittles, guess what? Eastern says hi. He says hi.
Hey, creator, my congressman just died. Should I throw my hat in the ring for the special election? Have you ever hiked Beaver Creek back to the cliffs? Beaver Creek. I'm not even sure where that is. Let me screenshot that. I want to check that out possibly. I want to ask for suggestions on my other channel, my outdoor channel, so that maybe I can travel places to see where people would like to see stuff. Hello, what's your favorite gun? What's up, Miriam? Welcome back. Probably my TTI Canet Combat or my Desert Eagle 9mm. ATU should run for office. There you go. Sedona exit on there. Oh, it's a Sedona exit. Okay. I haven't been to Sedona ever. That's one place I want to check out sometime. It's like 4 or 5 hours from my house, though, or more. It's far. There's one place I was looking at. Tortilla Flats, and what was the other one? But they're way up there too. What was the other one? It's right on the border of Colorado, or is it Nevada? The state right up above, that'd be Utah, right up above Arizona. There was some park up there. I was like, that'd be nice to go to, but it's way up there. Monument Valley, I think it was. Politically, I'm closest to libertarian.
Go for it, AT. There you go. Yeah, I can hear Skittles eating in the background. Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Canella, stay where you're at. You don't need Skittles food. It's the same as what you just ate. Here you go, bud. You're all done. I didn't give him a whole bunch. You're all done, buddy. Good for you. Canella, no. Go away. You're going to start a fight. Monument Valley is pretty. I'm thinking that's where it was, Monument Valley. It's like you've got like the Grand Canyon here, and you have to go past it, then up, way up by the border of Utah, I'm pretty sure. Tortilla Flats is east of Phoenix by the lake over there. East of Phoenix would be a Roosevelt Lake. I like my motorcycle up there to ride the twisties. Yeah. There's also the road they opened back up, something trail. I forget what it's called. Indian something trail. They just opened it back up because they had some landslides on it. Yeah, I've been to Roosevelt once. Back in December one time, we went fishing on my brother's birthday. What's shocking is my congressman wasn't that old. Oh, and he passed away? Mysterious happenings or what? Who knows? Yeah, there's a fellow YouTuber that's called Jason's Drone Adventures, and he lives in Arizona here. And I watch a lot of his content. He does a lot of drone footage of Arizona and exploring of canyons and Indian little caves and whatnot. And I've messaged him one time, and he responds back like on his what do you call it, for his comments. He responds back. And there's one place I said I would like to visit that he did, and he said just be careful because it's a little bit weird. And it was along an abandoned railway that's near me. Anyways, I would love to collab with him sometime. Politics is a stressful job. Yeah, just ask Brandon Herrera. Massive heart attack. Oh my. Interesting. That's not good. I wonder if it ran in his family. Because some of my family had heart issues, so might have to watch out for that. It seemed like I've had some issues myself at one time. I don't know. That'd be super cool. Who don't love trains? Well, it's just an old railroad track. It's not actually trains on it. As far as I know, definitive cause of death hasn't been released yet. Definitive. Heart attack, gun back in action. What? Eastern probably. AT, I wonder if he got the experimental poke. Probably. Unfortunately, that affected a lot of athletes. And of course, soldiers who did not want to take it lost their jobs. Of course, they got him back once Trump got back in office. He's like, this is dumb. Why'd you lose your job just because of your personal convictions? That's not freedom. Anywho. Oh, let's see here. Probably close down here shortly. We actually had 400 something last night, or was it 5 something? I think it was 520 or something we had in here last night. We might have a little bit more this tonight. We'll see. Yeah, it's been 100% proven it causes myocarditis, which cardi has to do with something with the heart. So let me screenshot that. I want to look that up, possibly. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's been, yeah, okay. Did you not know the CIA has a heart attack gun? It causes you to have one? That's interesting. I'm guessing that's what you mean. It causes you to have one. My body is a temple, not a lab experiment. Yep, same. That's what mice are for and rats. Experimenting on. I don't know. I'm not sure about my thoughts on experimenting with stuff on animals. Not sure. Let's see. Isn't the heart attack gun like some shellfish toxin? It could be.
It could be. There's some shellfish that are very toxic. Yeah, if I wasn't doing work today, I would have probably went shooting and got gun content. But yeah, I was busy working with my at my parents' house. So pufferfish, toxin, but yes, lionfish is what they use. Okay, so is it pufferfish or lionfish that they use? AT says pufferfish toxin, and JP says lionfish. One spiny and prickly, and the other one looks, has stripes like a tiger, obviously. Anywho. Well, guys, we hit our 2 hour mark, and I probably should stop like fairly soon because I started later, anyways. Half hour later, I think it was. Anyways. It's almost 9. Yep, it's almost 9. You're right. You are right. It's almost 9. And I'm tired. Let's see. The KGB used to have a umbrella that shot little tiny pellets of ricin to awe people. What in the world is that? Eastern, I didn't get the poke. Do you think I can sell my blood? I didn't get it either. None of my family did. Well, folks, we'll probably go ahead and close the live down. We got 7 people in here. It was 5 earlier. Hope you all have a blessed night tonight, guys, or morning if you're across the pond and you're listening here. You have a blessed day tomorrow as well. And you can never go wrong doing what's right. And remember that through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation, y'all. He's the way, the truth, and the light, and no man can come through the Father but through Jesus Christ. Thank you, guys and gals. Appreciate y'all. See ya. You as well. Okay, we'll try our best. Have a good night. You as well. Appreciate y'all coming in. Thanks for the 36 likes. Aaron, see ya. Appreciate you. Peace out, man. Have a good one. Yep. My content that I put out recently is a short of mountains after I got out of the fog. I just need to post the picture. Gotcha. Good night, guys. Yep. Good night. Yep. God bless Eastern. Thank you. Thank you, guys. See y'all later. Appreciate you. Desert Armory Moore's out.